Welcome to the channel. This is Geauxgreddy and welcome to the 2020-21 FIA Manufacturers Exhibition Season Round Number 8, the final race of the exhibition season at Lago Maggiore Center Track. I am a bit under the weather, so please excuse my voice if it cracks or pops or anything like that. I apologize. I'm running some fever, so we're going to try and make it through this. So stick around, check out the action. All right, lobby opens up, and look at that. We have got a celebrity in the house, DJcLean, door number 6. He's the one that made the intro music that you just heard just then, and I shout out to him whenever I leave the race to DJcLean, take us out of here. If you've ever heard it, well, that's the man. He is in the lobby with me. And like I said, I am feeling under the weather, so I was actually running a temperature last night, still am today. A little achy. Just not feeling so great. I feel like I got a little bit of the flu. Going in for my COVID test today. Fingers crossed that that's not what it is. I don't want to have to quarantine the whole family for 2 weeks. Anyway, qualifying. Very important. As you can see, I was purple sector there. Get into the back of hog sauce as we get into the final corner, and that slows me down. Probably dropped a tenth or two because of that. But still a decent qualifying lap as I'll cross the line with a 43.557, which would be good for position 3. So as the race gets started, I've got high hopes. I'd done pretty well in all the practice lobbies. My practice time was good, and I felt like I just needed to stick here with the top 3 as the race gets started, and I should have a really good result, and then I can go to bed. But as we exit here, corner number 3, you'll see Exploit goes wide, gets off into the grass, and that causes a little bit of confusion as Donnybrook now goes around the outside. So now I'm really catching up with Exploit. Didn't want that to happen at all. Really, I just want to sit behind these two guys and save some fuel. And while I do that, the long string of numbers decides to send it around the outside there. And then Exploit loses it. I have to try and dodge him as I come out of that corner, causes the rear end to come out. So I lose the position, and another is coming up on my left rear as we head down into turn 1. So Bob's all on my inside. Again on the brakes. He goes in a little hot there, gets in the side of the long string of letters and numbers there. And now it's just a lot of banging and bumping as we come through this corner. I'm just trying to leave room so we can all get through here in one piece. And penalty goes out to PCK attack. Now I've got someone on the inside as we go through the S's. And this has been an absolute disaster of a start. So heading down into the final turn, I'm around the outside, really not where you want to be, but slip in back here behind Jesco, and again, absolute disaster start. I'm telling myself, all right, you just need to relax, start paying attention to your fuel. We'll try and get them in the pit stop with fuel, and I get on the brakes there at my normal spot, and I absolutely murder Exploit from behind. I don't know if he broke super early or what, but I get a 1-second penalty and an SR down. I'm like, that is exactly the opposite of what I needed right there. What I needed, I just wanted to relax and get kind of back into the groove of the race. And then here I come up on both these guys coming out of the penalty zone, and I don't know what's going to happen, when he's going to unghost, and I hit Bob's all from behind. That slows me down, which allows Pruitt to come in behind me on the right-hand side. So I'm trying to leave him room on the inside as Bob's all gets into PCK attack. Oh my goodness, it's just absolute, just utter mayhem through all the corners. And I just need to settle into the race and start just maybe making a place here, there, and elsewhere, wherever it lends itself. But with this 1-second penalty, that's not going to happen. And get a little bump into the back of Ivan all there, and that's not going to help me either. Now this penalty zone is just completely stupid. Why they put it right there, I have absolutely no clue, because it slows down your car as you're coming around the corner and causes the rear end to slide out. So, it's wear on your tires for one, but two, everyone's, it's just a cluster, a place to take the penalty. It doesn't allow anyone room to kind of get around you or figure out how to avoid you when you're taking your penalty. It's absolutely terrible. Why didn't they just put it on the straight? I have no idea. Kind of like at Dragon Trail Gardens, how it's on the straight. That would have been a better place for it. So bumping in the back of Pruitt there, not meaning to, just a little chain reaction going on. He was bumping in the back of Hog Sauce. I was bumping in the back of him, and I get another 2-second penalty. So the pain will continue. We come around, we serve our 2 seconds. You can see the rear end gets out on you every time you take your penalty. As I get past there by DJcLean, he takes care of me in that corner as I serve my penalty. So DJcLean in P10, I've fallen back to P11. And honestly, I am just beside myself. As you can see, I'm braking late there and just driving terrible now. It's like a snowball effect. When things just start going wrong, it's just like you just can't get it back together. It seems like no matter how hard you try, just relax and just race and let it come to you, and then just more and more bad stuff just keeps happening. But not going to quit, not going to give up. So I'm going to get here behind DJcLean, and I get on the loud pedal too early. I think the rear tires were starting to feel some effects of all that waggle as I've been serving all these penalties. So I go in the pits here, lap number 8, put on another set of softs, head back out. Fuel is not looking outstanding, but it's not looking terrible either. I got 56% fuel left. I'm on lap number 9. Really, I'd like to be spending around 5% per lap, so I should be at around 60% fuel right now, but I'm not. So I know that, and I'm a little upset with myself because, I don't know, this whole race has just gone completely the opposite direction of what I was hoping for, which was just finish in P3 and bank the points and maybe jump on the Alta count and have some fun in a couple more FIA races to end the season or something. But it just has not gone my way at all. So some folks jump in the pit here, so we passed them up. So we're able to pick up a few more positions through the pit stops here. Actually, just one more position looks like. As we come around here, we get behind ATK Bagger J in the Beetle, and he gets a little loose like I did earlier coming out of turn 2 there. And I'm able to make a run down him on the inside. I try and give him lots of room on the outside there so we don't hit, and he slides in behind me. Looks like he maybe served a penalty or something. He fell back off quite a bit. So on to lap number 11, catch up the salient strip here in the McLaren. Put it down the inside there, get a decent exit, and out accelerate the McLaren down the straight, moving myself into P number 12. So all is not lost. We head in on lap 16 for the hard tires. We're just going to do one lap on the hards. We come out and we are in P10. So moving up the ranks just a little bit now with all the various pit stops that are going on. That doesn't mean where I'm going to be. As you can see on the mini map there, after my next pit to put the softs, I'm going to head in that little gaggle of people that were behind me. It's going to put me behind them somewhere. So not really in position 10. So we head in on lap number 17, put on the soft tires, and this is where I'm going to get some fuel. Now, everyone knows that Lago Maggiore's fuel gauge, the diamond is broken. So I'm going to go a little bit past the diamond here. I'm shooting for 5% per lap in the Merc, and I come out in P17 behind TPC Raccoon in the Corvette. So I know that I need to save fuel. I was trying to gain some positions through fuel usage, but it didn't work out too well as we head down here onto lap number 19. Almost getting the back of Raccoon there, heading into turn 1. But managed not to, luckily, that time, as the last thing I need is more penalties, as I've had like a gazillion SR downs and penalties. But I need to save fuel, so I need a short shift, or I need to stay in his slipstream. On to lap number 19, heading down into turn 1. I get on the brakes there at the double cones. I get in the back of Raccoon. Didn't mean to, but I get an SR down, and I'm thinking right now that my SR, if I don't get a DR reset, it's going to be really, really close. So I'm trying to drive like a saint right now and stay within Raccoon slipstream, and I really, really don't need any more penalties. So get here into the braking zone and I hit him from behind again. I don't know if it was because I was sick or what, but it just seemed like I just couldn't get anything right. It was bizarre. I don't know. I usually did really well here. Even in the slipstream, I never had a problem hitting people from behind. But tonight, not doing so well. So on to lap number 22. I've settled in behind Raccoon. I figured out his braking point, so I'm managing not to murder him from behind anymore, thank goodness. And I'm saving some fuel. See, I've got 4 laps remaining and just a little over 4 actual laps remaining. As Raccoon goes wide there, gets into the dirt. So I take that opportunity to make the pass along the outside, and as you can see here, when I take turn 1, getting on the brakes there at the skid marks, sending it in, grab that curb there, and I make up a ton of time on the group in front of me who is battling through turns 1 and 2, which, you know, and we got a penalty up there as well, which gives me an opportunity to possibly make up a few more positions. Now, he doesn't serve his penalty right there, so he's going to get it the next time around. Kind of wish he had served it right there, to be honest with you, but no such luck as I slip in here behind a Salient Shrimp, looking to possibly make a move here soon. Didn't mean it to be that soon, but AGTS Hernan stays on the outside, which gives me the opportunity to slip down the inside with Salient Shrimp. I'm going to lift here and get on the brakes, but try and keep my lead there over Hernan, and manage to do so. And then as we come around this corner, we have now caught up to P9, DJcLean, and not looking too terrible. Looks like I've made up some ground, so moving on a lap ahead. Salient Shrimp down the inside of DJcLean, which will turn to the outside. So I decided I'm going to follow DJcLean through here, and I realize I'm not going to make it, so I back off, and I see me drop the throttle here. But I thought at the moment that Salient Shrimp had gotten on the gas too early, and the rear end came out. I get a 2-second penalty and another SR down. Now, if you look in hood view, I back off here. Apparently, that bumper, the Merc, just was sticking out. I thought he had room to slide in front of me. I was wrong, so I had thought that he just got on the gas too early and just the rear end came out, but that was not the case. I get 2 seconds as I had finally made it into P10. Oh, this is brutal. Now at this point, I'm almost positive I have a DR reset, so I'm about as I'm not happy at all. I don't feel like I was really driving dirty. It just seemed like I just couldn't avoid making contact with people, no matter how hard I tried to avoid making contact with people. So aggravating, so incredibly aggravating. So Ivan around the outside there, I stay on the inside as I head towards the terribly placed penalty zone. Get way on the inside, serve my penalty. Ivan goes through me. Now Scott Pruitt, S. Pruitt, and Salient Shrimp are coming up behind me. I'm trying to situate myself so I don't get in either of their way, but I can't manage to avoid them both. And then Pruitt touches me as he goes by. He just touches me like no, it was no big deal. He gets a second penalty for touching me, so I feel terrible about that. And then, of course, this is the final lap. Salient Shrimp gets in the side of me. I get into the crank on that outside of the OPR and lose the rear end of the Merc. Look at that again. Now, I don't think this was dirty by Salient Shrimp. As he comes around, his rear end slides out and he tries to catch it, and it just forces me out now. It was a frustrating race. Did not end well. I crossed the line in position number 16. And an absolute terror of the race. Now, I did go again. I had to go into Dragon Trail Garden, race C, bring my SR back up. Raced like 5 of those in a row. Got my SR back to S. Raced again. Got 100 points and finished P12, but put mediums on them for my pit stops because I've been racing Dragon Trails, and medium was the required tire. Absolute nightmare of a night. What can you say? Sometimes you got it, sometimes you don't. Tonight, I definitely did not have it. But enjoyed racing with all my friends out there. Enjoyed the season. I hope you had a good season. And hopefully we'll see you back soon. So, for myself, Geauxgreddy, y'all have a great evening. DJcLean, it's good to see you out there.